Welcome everybody in this tutorial. This tutorial I will explain how to design or how to create a local database on Microsoft Visual Studio 2012. Also how to add a new table with new fields, of course. To start this, please select File, then New Project. Now here I will choose a C# language. Change the destination. I will put it on desktop folder. I will name it a database test. Press enter. This is the first form on this program. Now I will add a local database. Before I design this form, right click on this, add new item. I will choose a surface based database. Please make sure this extension of this file is MDF. Click add, waiting to add this database to your application. Now you will choose the dataset. Please press next, waiting to retrieve database information. Of course this database now is an empty, so we will return an empty database, so we don't have any tables or views or queries. Then click finish. We see here we add database on this application. Now I will go to the Server Explorer, expanding data connection. I will see my new database also expanded. Also expand the table. I don't get any tables on this section, so I will right click, add new table. As you see, this form is very different from the old version of Microsoft Visual Studio 2008 or 2010. You can see here, this is the primary key. I will rename it like student underscore ID. I will add new field, student name. I will choose the data type as invar character. If you need to set this field as a primary key, please right click. Here you can see set as a primary key, or delete this new field. Here also we can remove the primary key, of course, but we don't now need to remove this primary key. I will keep it as a primary key. Now to rename this table, you can see this section is this section for a script to run in this database. I will change the name table as a student's table. Now as you see, I created a table, okay, and I create two fields on this table. I will not press a save or save all, but I will press an update to this database. So please add update, waiting. Now you can see this form. You can see generate a script or update database. Choose update database, waiting to update your database and add this table to your database. As you see, it's successfully done. close the database design. Now you must update your data set for this application. Of course, as you see here, you don't see any tables, so please make a refresh to make sure you add your table with new fields. Also, I can see this new table on dataset. I will, on first of all, I will add a new controls to show you how to add a new record on this local database. I will choose a label, change the size of font. Okay, I will choose a text box. Now I will copy paste to make this is an ID of student. This is the name of student. I will change this name as an ID. Also this. Press enter. I will need a button to make the operation of add new. I will change the name, also the text of this button. Now I need a data grid view to display the data. Here you can see this data grid view. I will connect this data grid view to the local database. As you see, I have a data set, but this data set does not have the new table, so I will refresh the data set by using the data source. If you can't find this section in your project code, so please go to view and other window and choose data source section. Now I will configure this data set. As you can see, there is a tables, views or functions. I will add the table with all fields. Click finish. Now I will add this table to data grid view. As you see, edit column. I will resize this 200. Okay, I will also add a refresh button. Now I will implement a function to add a new record to this database. Double click on added button. As you can see here, use it by catch exception And finally here where I will define a connection string to know where is the database. But before, I will add some libraries here using system.data, using system.data.sql client. Now I will define SQL connection cn equal new connection. Now here global scope resolution, the name of my project dot properties dot setting dot default dot the name of dataset on and connection string. Now after I define this a new connection, SQL connection, I will define an SQL command. This command will insert a new data, insert into. Please try to copy paste the names to be sure you don't do any wrong syntax. Insert into students, first field student ID, second field student name. Now values, as you know, the first value was integer, so make a concatenation txt id.text, comma, this is, the name was a string, so txt.text. Now I define a query to insert a new record to database. After that I need to define a SQL command to execute this query. I will name it execute SQL equal new SQL command. Of course this command will take two parameters. The first is SQL, after that the connection string. Now after that I will open the connection with database on this application. After that execute SQL dot execute non-query. If this done, so please make a message or show a message box, say add new record done. Message comma message button dot OK, message box icon information. And to refresh this database or data grid view, please copy this code and paste. Of course, to refresh also copy paste. If this operation is failed, please show the message to explain why this operation is failed. Here change to exception.message. Here change an error. I will correct my spelling now, so please, error. And finally, don't forget to close the connection of database. Now there is no problem on this code. I will try it, run it. As you see, your database is empty now, so I will add a new with one primary key. I will name it Jack. Add it. Okay, this record add successfully, as you see. Now I will add a new record, but this record on Arabic language, like Muhammad. Look, you have a problem. This database cannot accept an Arabic letters or characters. So to solve this problem, just add an capital N, before the field that you will add an Arabic character here to make it compatibility with this database. Run again. Here we can see again using Arabic. Done. You can see I solved this problem by add N capital before the field, as you see. Also you can add English, but please be sure to change the primary key here. And done. Thank you for listening.